This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. I'm Gary Dick. Realtors, housing specialists, and business owners talked about how their state and local government involvement could better the state of housing development at Tuesday's Rural Housing Summit in French Lick. This is concerns of available and affordable housing continues to be a top priority for Hoosiers. Concerns lie in aging housing infrastructure, the rate of housing and economic development, and access to reliable broadband at home. Some fear the state of the housing market could stifle rural towns' economic growth progression. Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch.
But the next chapter in Indiana's history will be quality of life. And why is that important? Well, it's how we attract talent, and it's how we grow population. It's how we choose our neighborhoods. It's how we choose our schools. It's where we decide to live. Quality of life is as important to businesses as economic incentives and low taxes. And why is that? Well, it used to be that people followed businesses, but today businesses are following people.
State Representative Doug Miller.
Conservatively, we have a vacancy of 200,000 living units that we need in this state today, let alone the jobs that are coming, the people that want to live here, and the quality of life that people want to enjoy here in Indiana. So I think it's exciting that we have a lot of partners that are across the state that we're talking about how to fill in this gap in housing in our communities.
A drop in crop prices has led to the lowest reading of farmer sentiment since last July, and according to the most recent Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer. That barometer is calculated monthly from a telephone survey of 400 agricultural producers across the country. Grace College has announced that its School of Business has raised $1.5 million to fund the Dr. Robert Stitcher Endowed Chair of Accounting. The college says the chair is designed to help recruit and retain high-quality accounting faculty. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Get ready, West Central Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the inaugural Engage West Central Indiana event presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Tuesday, June 20th at Holman Center at Indiana State University. We'll be diving into talent, education, and other issues shaping the regional economy. More at ibj.com/engage. Indianapolis-based Lilly Endowment has awarded Manchester University a $250,000 planning grant as part of its College and Community Collaboration Initiative. The university says it will use the funding to explore community projects in Wabash County. Versity Blood Center of Indiana has issued an emergency appeal for blood donations with nearly 2,500 open appointments across the next 7 days. Versity aims to have a 3-day supply of available blood for local hospitals, but the organization says it currently has less than a 1-day supply on the shelves. Expanding the pie, Azip Pizza, an Evansville-based restaurant chain that picked up top honors for menu innovation at this year's International Pizza Expo, plans to open a location in the new College Park Crossing Retail Center near the Pyramids office complex in Indianapolis. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.